Namajunas and Andres, they had to finish for 4. That's going to be a good fight. I'm excited for that fight.
That's going to be a wild-ass fight because of the fact that this is a rematch. I mean, remember what Jéssica Andrade did to Rose Namajunas, dumped her on her head, and then made Rose realize, oh, yeah, I'd rather not be champion.
Yeah, that was a strange thing. Apparently, I mean, that makes sense. I'm assuming if, no one really knew who Rose was until she beat Joanna Jacek the first time, right? Yeah. Then all of a sudden, boom, she's a star. She's huge, right? And she could beat her again. And I'm sure maybe she put extra pressure on herself maybe that first time. So maybe she said it was a weight off her shoulders. I understand that, but it's also a strange thing to say after you just got knocked out.
I chalk that up to the head trauma.
Yeah, it wasn't a great. Well, I wouldn't blame her. She did. I mean, if you didn't see it, everyone, it's great. She Namajunas was winning the fight. She was doing well, and then Andreas just picked her up and slammed her on her head. Just dumped her straight in her head, and right away she's knocked out cold, which is a great knockout. It's awesome, but I feel a bit terrified, man, because I know they weigh the same, but if you look at how they're built, Andreas is built like a pit bull.
Oh yeah, she's a fucking.
She's a tank.
She's a Rottweiler in a Chihuahua's body. I mean, she's like
a 5'1", 115-pound fullback. Like she's built like a tank, man, for sure.
Who's that small guy that used to play for the Patriots?
Danny Woodhead, Darren Sproles.
That might have been. He was on the. I know he was on their like Super Bowl teams, and he was like one of their smaller like receivers.
Was he a white guy?
Yeah, a little short.
Danny Woodhead was pretty small.
I'm trying to think.
Wes Welker. They had a bust.
Wes Welker. That's what I'm thinking.
He never won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He never won a Super Bowl, but he was with. I think he played in a few because he played with.
I thought he played with the Patriots when they.
He did, but they didn't win one with him.
Was that the New York Giants one?
Maybe. Must have been. But yeah, Danny Woodhead, Darren Sproles, who I think still in the NFL, is like 5'7". He's tiny.
Jesus.
But anyway, yeah. Jessica's a little tank, man. And Rose is built a bit differently, man. She's tiny, but she's tough. Her new head coach, she was with Trevor Whitman, right?
I believe so. Yeah, Trevor was with her for a good portion of her career.
Yeah, and she's still with them a bit, but I think she did most of her camp in Minnesota with her fiance Pat Barry.
Yeah,
they had the same haircut, the same shave haircut. I'm gonna say this, man. I know some ladies who can pull that off. Rose is not one of them, man.
No.
Love Rose to death. She's great. But, man, she looks like an 8-year-old boy, man, with that haircut. Seriously. I wouldn't mess with her. Would not mess with her. She's a tough fighter. She's fun to watch. But, man, yeah, man, she looks like a paper boy. She does, man.
Yeah.
And I'm not feeling it. I understand she has that Pat Barry haircut, man. And I know I'm rambling, man, but every time.
No, she can't pull off the Sinead, dude. Like, she cannot
pull off the Sinead. No. Not everyone can, man. Some people can. Some people can't. I just saw on the internet.
Didn't she also do that to make weight? Like she actually cut her. I thought she cut her. The legend is she cut her off. She cut off her hair because she needed like point. She needed like point something to get to something. So she just shaved her head.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a bunch of hair, and if I was in this situation, I'd probably, if I went naked, and still wasn't quite there, I guess that's the next option, right? Shave your head. Yeah. But I just want to say this while we're talking about Pat Barry. Every time I talk about Pat Barry, I think of that amazing fight he had with that French action figure, Czech Congo.
Oh, my God, yeah.
If anyone who hasn't seen that fight, look it up, the Czech Congo Pat Barry fight. Basically what happened is Pat Barry legally killed Czech Congo with a punch. He was dead. And then somehow Czech Congo resurrected himself within 8 seconds, right? And then the reanimated corpse of Czech Congo then knocked out Pat Barry.
Yeah,
he was knocked out by the zombie of the French action figure Czech Congo. And it's one of the craziest comebacks you'll ever see. I think most refs would have stopped that fight, but he didn't. And you just see him wobble. And like I said, I'm pretty sure he was legally dead, but the zombie came back and beat Pat Barry. And it's one of my favorite fights of all time. But he is the head coach now of Rose Namajunas, and he's a great kickboxer. So
yeah.
That's why her kickboxing is great. One of the reasons, Whitman and also Pat Barry knows what he's doing.
All right, I'm going to put the camera on you again, my friend. Who do you got for this one?
Rose. I got Rose, man.
You got Rose.
Yes. I mean, Andres is tough, man, but I think the more skill is Rose. You got the more skill. And I'm really excited, man. I'm excited for her to win this fight. And then, I mean, this is a title eliminator, right?
Yeah, I believe
Yeah.
whoever gets this fights. I can't remember her.
Weili Zhang,
Wait,
Zhang, Zhang. How do you say
Weili Zhang.
it?
Their fight. Whoever wins this basically gets a fight. Andrade, she gets a rematch out of this, and if Rose goes, this could be the time. This could be her second title win if she goes into that. I don't think though that Weili Zhang is going to be going anywhere anytime soon as champion in the women's strawweight division, but it's definitely going to be an interesting fight for sure.
Yeah, no, yeah, because Rose beat Joanna twice. Joanna and Weili had that awesome fight a few months ago. But I mean, even if they wanted to fight, where is she? Is she in China? I don't even know if she'll be able to. She is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I have no idea if she'll be able to get out, even if they wanted to fight eventually the next few months.
Yeah.